Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Our spiritual practice is complete when the subject and the object division disappears in the homogeneous experience of undivided bliss. That is what is called as celebration of life. At present, what happens? That we look upon the world as an object of enjoyment and indulgence. When I enjoy and indulge in something, then I become the master and the one which is enjoyed and played with becomes a subordinate. See, it is something like this. In this, we want to repeat our experiences. Yes, I enjoyed it, I want more. I didn't like it, I hate it. The net result is, mind is polluted. Now see the other standpoint. We go to the sweet meat shop and tell them, Sethji, give 1 kilogram of sweet meat, barfi, we get it. And we want to give somebody, hey, take barfi. No, I don't take because I have to stop taking sweet. Why I don't want to take sweets? Okay. Same barfi, you take it to the temple, give it to the Panditji. Panditji offer it to the God. Panditji offers to the Lord, takes out a big chunk out of it for himself and puts the peanuts and some tulasi patra into that tent. Now the same sweet, we go to the same man who refused earlier and tell him, take prasad. Will he refuse? What is the difference? Material is the same. See, earlier it was indulgence, it was enjoyment. Now it is not indulgence, it is not enjoyment, but it is submission. See friends, when the bhog, indulgence disappears and yoga, union is established, then alone real celebration happens. See friends. Therefore, from two standpoints, our spiritual practice must continue. One is from our standpoint, as to who am I? See? Sakshat tattvamasiti veda vachasa yo bodhayatyashritan. First, we have to discover our being as the divine self. But then what happens? Yes, I am divine, but my neighbor is terrible monster. See, if your neighbor is a monster, you have not discovered that you are divine. See, friends. Therefore, both the experiencer, yoga, they experienced the vibhuti. Etam vibhutim yogam cha mamayo vetti tattvataha saha avikampena yogena yujjatena atra samshayaha. He who is able to discover his divinity and also recognize the divinity in the totally perceived objective world, he alone is established in avikampa yoga, doubtless divine experience. Wherever there is doubt, we are unable to celebrate anything in life. You go to somebody's house for taking food. Once it happened in Gujarat. Very rich man, very nice person. And rich and nice person's sign in India is they have lots of servants. And all the people, ladies particularly, they sit in the house like buffaloes. That is a prosperity. So it was like that. Don't do anything. All the works are done by the servants. Kitchen also there are half a dozen cooks. So when I went to their house for taking food, the moment I sat, I felt so uncomfortable, so uncomfortable. I felt I should run away, I should not eat food. But then I had to do my role. They have received me with big garland and flowers and all kinds of things, Now I can't say I will not take food. So I had to take food. And with all hesitation, I just took little food. After I went home, in that night, more than 25 times loose motions. And complete night destroyed. Wherever there is doubt, you cannot celebrate. If I go and hug somebody, and if I have doubt, then I hug that person and he puts a dagger in my stomach. I go, oh, he's going to put this. Do you enjoy? You cannot. Therefore, from these two standpoints, our own being divine and the whole world is divine. The first part we have taken care of. Now the second part, this world is vibhuti, the manifestation, glory of the Lord. I don't like dogs and cats. Those who like God, they don't like dog. It so happened once I was in LA and one lady was insisting, no, let Swamiji come at least one time to my place. So though my friends organized, okay, this time Swamiji will stay with you. So they took me directly from airport, put in the house and they left. And when I entered their house, there were 9 dogs and 11 cats. And when I saw all around, I was thinking of God, oh God, why did you change your spelling? When God is written in Urdu, it becomes dog. And I said, anyway, I had to stay here, now there is no choice. So straight away I went to the fridge to take some cold drink. When I went, there was a big poster on the fridge. This house is meant for catering the needs of my dogs and cats. If you don't like, you can leave. After reading that board, I have no choice. And when I am sitting there, the dog will come and sit here and the cat will come. And then, oh, how cute your dog is. What cute. Because it was a dog of that lady who was giving me shelter, I have to call it cute. If we love the divine principle that we are, then this whole world is the extension of the same divinity. When we love our friend, don't we love his children? Because who are the children? They are the vibhuti of the parents. Whether they are or not, that is So, this world is nothing but the divine manifestation. Human mind cannot conceive that which is without attributes. Human mind gets dissolved. And with this mind only we have to start our spiritual practice. So we are given some support. See, like the children are taught in the childhood, the concepts. After we are grown up, we understand concepts, near, far, short, long. One child learned this concept and somebody came to his house, very tall person. So he tells his mother, "Mommy, something long has come." Now he doesn't know the difference between the long and the tall. See? So when we see the children are taught various concepts, one of the concepts is mathematics. So they are taught 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now the child doesn't understand what is 1 plus 1. What is 1 plus 1? I don't know. Then they are taught with chocolate. Chocolate children understand. So 1 chocolate, the teacher is emphasizing on 1. Chocolate is secondary. 1 chocolate plus 1 chocolate is equal to 2 chocolates. Understood? Children's attention is on the chocolate. After having taught, the teacher takes the examination. Come on, you tell. If I give you 2 chocolates and your friend gives you 2 chocolates, how many chocolates you have? So the child says, 5. How come 5? Again I am asking you. Same question. I give you 2, your friend gives you 2 chocolates. How many chocolates? Answer is already given. Yet the child is steady. 5. How come? I have got 1 in my pocket. So the teacher is trying to teach mathematics, but the child's interest is only in the chocolate. In the same manner, scriptures try to tell us about the divine principle, but we are lost only in the chocolates of this world. See, friends. Therefore, to begin, we have to start with the chocolate. This is what is done in the 9th verse. Bhurambasya nalo nilom baramahar natho himamshu puman ityabhati chara charatmakamidam yasyaiva murtyashtakam nanyat kinchana vidyate vimrishatam yasmat parasmat vibhoho tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye namaidam Shri Dakshina Murtaye. Itte murtyashtakam. There are many excuses we find why we do not do our puja, why we do not do meditation, why we do not do our japa. We are expert. Whenever we are in a hurry and we have to drop certain things from our daily routine, the first thing that is dropped is puja. Because that is the least important. See, friends. So, actually, I wanted to do japa, but my mala I have forgotten, how can I do the japa? So, drop that. See? I want to do the yoga, but I have forgot the yoga mattress. I don't do the yoga. See? I wanted to do meditation, but my Krishna is not there, so I cannot do. See? So, here 8 supports are given. These are the 8 forms of the Lord. First, Bhu, the earth, Amba, the waters, then fire, then air, and then space, then sun, moon, and every being. 8 of them. Bhurambasya nalo nilom baramahar natho himamshu puman ityabhati chara charatmakamidam yasyaiva murtyashtakam. These are the 2 types of the images of God. Some of them are jada, inert, some of them are sentient, living. See? Now take one by one. Just for example, we take sun. Those who are the worshippers of sun, they can never be lazy in life. Because a worshipper of the sun has to get up before the sunrise, finish his bath, become purified, and offer the waters to the sun. Om Bhurvusvaha Tassavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Start your day early in the morning. You have done a greatest favor to yourself. See? We keep on hanging on the bed like a bed bug. Those who wake up after the sunrise, in their next life, they become bed bugs. So next time you see a bed bug, don't kill. Next year life अपना यही है. Because if you kill, maybe you are killing your own parents. Who knows? Start your day early in the morning and see the joy of life. See, it is said in the Siddha Marga. One of my friend in Badrinath, he has a very good ashram, so I go and stay with him. And he follows this path of Kundalini Marga. And he doesn't bother about study, etc. He doesn't know also. But a very good friend of mine. So whenever I go, he and me will sit together for meditation. And he told me once that Swamiji, he is not educated, etc. So he speaks in his own local dialect. He says, Swamiji, whenever I sit with you, in no time I disappear. And this experience I don't get every now and then. But when you come, it is constant. I said, tell me what is the reason? He said, the reason is, in the Brahma Muhurta, early in the morning, all the great masters who are taking care of the total creation, they are on the move to help and guide the sincere seekers of truth. Whosoever he or she may be, belonging to any culture, any country, any place, any religion, any faith. They are available, but their time is availability is in the morning. And therefore, those who are practicing their spiritual sadhana in the early morning hours, you will see your progress will be tremendously fast, and you will start remaining effortlessly quiet within. So out of 8 of them, these are the 8 supports, take one at least. So bhuram vasya nalodaram brahmarnatho himamshu kuman. No, but it is night, what can I do? Okay, take the moon. One excuse, one reply. No, but you know, it is Amavasya, there is no moon also, there is no sun also. Then there is earth. You can't say there is no earth. And thus find out some excuse wherein you are able to hold on as a symbol of divinity. Now be very attentive. We have 2 attitudes towards the world. One attitude is that of reverence and other attitude is that of indulgence. See? This I will tell you through some example. It so happened somewhere in Bombay, because of the traffic jam, our car was standing. And I had nothing to do, so I was looking around. There was one beauty parlor. I don't go to the beauty parlor for your information. So, on that beauty parlor there was a board written, don't whistle at the customer coming out of our studio. Maybe she is your grandmother. So one lady came out of the studio and one youngster with a Honda motorcycle, dang, 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 and just to tease her, he just took round and stood in front of her. And she was 75, not out. So when this lady, she said, my dear son, what do you want? Will he continue teasing her? See, in the same manner, when we are looking at the world as a place of indulgence and enjoyment, we will be bhogi, we will be involved, and we will degrade ourselves. On the contrary, if we look upon the world as the manifestation of the divine, we will no more be indulgent. For such a person, dispassion, vairagya is by default. Don't we have dispassion towards our mother? Do we get a single thought of enjoying our mother? No. Because we see something holy, something higher, something superior in her. In the same manner, friends, in this world, when we see the divine presence, dispassion is by default. You don't have to struggle. See? And this is just practice. Insist that in our life, other than the divine principle, nobody enters. See the joy of life. First of all, mind will remain at peace. Then you will see, if you are at peace, the whole nature comes to help you. See, friends, I'll give one of my many experiences how the divine functions in our life. We don't recognize. The moment we recognize, we are the devotees. When we don't recognize, we are the votees. We vote for the world. This happened in Germany, Hamburg. I came from London, landed there. And when I wanted to take out a trolley, there you have to put some coins. Now I had only pound notes, no coin. So I went to the vendor machine and put the note, and I got only the notes. And I could not get the coin for putting it and taking it out. So I was looking here and there. I said, no, what can I do? Language barrier, German, English. So finally I started dragging my bags myself. So one of the porters, he said, wait, in German, which I didn't understand. I stopped. I thought he's the police or what. And then he took out from his pocket the coins, euro coins, put into that trolley, removed it and gave it to me. Take it. So I said, okay, thank you dear. And I wanted to give him some pound. He said, no, just take it. Who came and helped you? Your mother, your father, your government, your money? Nothing. In this manner, in every one of us life, he has come one or the other way. We do not recognize, friends. Non-recognition of the divine grace in our life is the highest sin. For that we suffer in life. See, he alone is nothing else other than him. Therefore, bhurambhasya nalo nilom baramahar nato himamshu puman. Puman, any individual. Anybody in this world will come and help us. And even if somebody doesn't help, that is for our good. See, if something good happens and we say, oh, it's God's grace, it is not devotion. When something wrong goes, even in that you discover the God's grace, then you are a real devotee of the Lord. friends, our devotion is only to our convenience. See? Therefore, and our devotion is nothing but giving a big list for the Lord to execute. Do this thing for me. I am coming back. So we want to make him our servant rather than serving him. See, friends. Therefore, Ghuram Masyanalo Nilom Baramahar Natho Himam Shupumam Ityabhati Chara Charatmakavidam Yasyaiva Murtyashtakam. So these are the 8 different forms of the Lord who is expressing in this world. The 5 great elements, the sun, the moon, and every being. Beyond this, nothing else remains to be told. See, one of the basic things when we don't understand how we go the wrong way, please understand this. Here I have seen, many temples I go, and there is such a, unfortunate things that are happening and that happen everywhere, the same story. We go to the temple, those idols we have only purchased. We go to the shopkeeper. How much it cost? It will cost you 2,500 rands. 2,500. No, it's too much. How much you want to give? 25 rands. Then you bargain and you get it. Put it there. In that idol created by a man, bargained at the purchase, there you are ready to suspect God. But between you and that God, the pujari which you have brought from India, and if he is doing puja and taking little money here and there you start not respecting him. So the stones we are ready to respect, the living beings we are not ready to respect. See, friends, in US it happened. Somebody was driving me and he told me, Swamiji, that Pujari is very good friend of yours. You please tell him, don't be greedy. We pay him so much. This much amount even his father must not have thought of. We are paying him $500 a month. See how much money it becomes? So many thousands of rupees. And yet he is going here and there doing puja and taking money. He should come to the temple, not to him. So I said, you have dialed the wrong number. I said, you tell me, you came to this country for charity? What for you have come to USA? India didn't give you food. See, friends, unless we learn to respect, we are not devotees. Respect everything and every being. See, friend, the basic principle is, when we respect, we are benefited. See, when we offer prayers to Ganesha, do you think he is benefited? You can't add anything to him. He is infinite. So the one who is offering the respect and reverence, he is benefited. See, friends, and whom we respect, when we see something great in somebody, is it not? When we suspect something great in something. See, so it is our own requirement that we respect and revere everyone. So when we respect, we are benefited, not the one who is given respect. See, one day this happened somewhere in one of my trips to Badrinath. We were going and 2 bus loads, halfway we stopped for a cup of tea after 4-5 hours of journey. And I was waiting in nice bright sun, cold weather. So somebody gave me a cup of tea, so I was taking tea. And in India, there are many people. So some lady saw me, a Swami standing, she came and did namaskar. Then the second one, the third one, a huge queue. And there was one doctor with me. She was head of the Department of Radiology, Delhi University. She said, Swamiji, what do you feel when all these people, unknown to you, come and do namaskar to you? How do you feel? So I said, Amma, hold my cup of tea. She held. Then I told this lady who was doing namaskar, stop. See, she is my mother. And I touch her feet. Now, when you do namaskar to Swami, you get 1 unit of merit. But when you do namaskar to the mother of the Swami, you get 100 units of merit. Now, whom will you do? Of course, to your mother, Swamiji. I said, go there. And then she was nailed. She can't move now. And after everything was over, she was searching me. Where is Swamiji? I was hiding, I know. Then she said, Swamiji, why you did like this? I said, Mama, you asked me a question. When unknown people do namaskar to you, how do you feel? Did you get the feel? See, friends, it is in our interest that we respect things and beings. That is real spiritual practice. And for that, suspect divinity in everything and being. Then your mind will be at peace. Like when we go and sit in the temple, why the mind is at peace? Because we are in front of an idol whom we respect and revere. In the same temple, other person comes to destroy the temple. He will not feel or experience the peace. Because the first person had respect and reverence. The second person did not have respect and reverence. How important it is. One technique I will tell you how to respect and revere everyone. Try. Address everybody respectfully. Like, I practice this. Address everybody. Mahatma Ji, Bhagwan, Prabhu, Aiye. Can you say, Mahatma Ji, ek lagaunga kasme? When you respect somebody, you cannot abuse anybody. Isn't it? In this manner, ityabhati chara nanyat kinchana vidyate vimrushatam yasmat parasmat vibhoho. Vimrushatam, he who is thus again and again reflecting on this vimarsha. Vimrusha etat asheshena yatechasi tatha kuru. Bhagavad Gita, also Bhagavan did the same thing to Arjuna. Hey Arjuna, I told you everything, whatever has to be told. Now you reflect, contemplate, accept, discover, apply, practice, and you take the decision in your life. You know the characteristics of Indians? Those who are expert in somebody else's job, not there. Those who are ready to advise anybody on any issue. Third, those who can take decision for anybody. They are all Indians. On the contrary, Bhagavad Gita says, wise man never takes a decision for others, and otherwise man takes decision for everyone. Therefore, Vimrushatam, this is what is told to you. Now you reflect on this. And if you reflect properly, na anyat kinchana vidyate, then you will come to know, other than the absolute reality, nothing else is. See, friends. So earlier, we were seeing the stone, suspecting the God, and offering the milk and the water and the flour. But now, we don't suspect God, we know we are touching the Lord Himself. See the difference. Nanyat kinchana vidyate vimrishatam yasmat parasmat vibhoho. Other than this divine principle, nothing else is in this world. We get enchanted and attracted where there are different siddhis. Somebody is having a back pain, Mahatma Ji comes and touches the back and back pain is gone. Mahatma is great. These all happen. It has nothing to do with realization. See Maharaj. It is clearly mentioned, those who have practiced lot of tapasya, they get all the siddhis. Those who have practiced tapasya as well as this knowledge, they have both. And those who have not practiced tapasya, only followed the path of knowledge, they are established in the absolute. Maybe they do not have any siddhis. It has nothing to do with it. See friends, come to discover this reality. Nanyat kinchana vidyate vimrishatam yasmat parasmat vibhoho tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye namaidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye. After having told this, now Bhagavan Shankaracharya concludes. Therefore, after having told so many things, Sarvatmatvamiti sputi krutamidam yasmadamushmin stave tenasya shravanat tadarthamananat dhyanatcha sankirtanat Sarvatmatva mahavibhuti sahitam syad ishwaratvam swataha siddhe tat punarashtadha parinatancha aishwaryam avyahatam. Sarvatmatvam iti sputikrutam yasmat amushvin stave. Because yasmat, in this particular text, Dakshinamurti Stotra, what is established? Sarvatmatva means the one who is expressing as a speaker from here, the same is expressing as hearer, listener or sleeper from there. There are three varieties. Some are hearing, some are listening, and some are sleeping. But because of the different gadgets, the reality is not divided in many. See, friends, Sarvatmatva. And this Sarvatmatva we all experience in our own body. And how we experience, be very attentive. When there is a scratching to the cheek, will the cheek send an application to the hand through proper channel, this time, that time, and the hand says, no, I am busy. No. The hand without even invitation will go scratch, and that time the cheek will not say, thank you dear. If the finger goes into the eye, the eye will not say, I am going to chop you off. And when there is some scratching and then the finger goes and scratches and you feel relieved, will the eye say, thank you darling, you are always helpful? No. Neither there is a curse nor there is a blessing. Cursing and blessing is possible only if there is a sense of otherness. Sarvatmatva. If there is but one reality, who will curse whom and who will bless whom? See, friends. Therefore, many people, when they ask me, Swamiji, bless, I say, I am sorry, I never bless anybody. Why? I said, I don't know how to bless. But other people bless. I said, you go there. That's a different market. In my shopping center, there is no blessings available. There is only one thing, and that is pure love and be happy. See, friends, to be happy, you don't require anything. When you require something to be happy, you are a bhogi, not a yogi. Therefore, Yasmat Sarvatmatva Sputikritam, very clearly brought out in this text. And therefore, Tena, therefore, Asya Shravanat, Mananat and Dhyanatcha Sankirtanat. Therefore, what has to be done now? First, listen to this particular text again and again and again and again. See? Many of us are having this problem. One lady asked me this question. Swami, when we are listening to you, everything sounds so simple, so clear, but the moment we go put on our shoes, everything is forgotten. We are back to square one. What should be done? Don't put on your shoes. Then put on somebody else's shoes. That is why there is a tradition in India, when the devotees go to the temple, they go with the old shoes. And after they go there, finish their darshan, come out, they leave their old shoes. So that they don't forget the God. They put on the new shoes and walk. It is a spiritual practice. See? So I told her, I said, Mama, do you ever ask this question? In the morning I take breakfast, again 12 o'clock I feel hungry, what should I do? Eat. After I eat at 12 o'clock, again at 5 o'clock I am hungry, what should I do? Eat again. But again at 9 o'clock I feel hungry, what should I do? Eat again. But this is not one day, it is every day. Every day eat again and again. In the same manner, satsanga must be our daily bread. Not a single day should pass without listening to some texts like this. We go to satsang once in a blue moon. 31st of August was a blue moon. So we go once in a blue moon and then we say it is not possible to remember. You know, for us spirituality is what? When we are unfit for everything, we are fit for spirituality. When we don't remember anything, Bahu, did you give me food? Then the Bahu shouts, I gave you 5 times since morning. Oh, sorry, I have forgotten. Now, this is the condition of our memory. Then we want to study Bhagavad Gita. What did Rama said in Bhagavad Gita? Oh, I forgot. Rama is in Bhagavad Gita or Mahabharata? When our memory is completely failed, then we want to remember the scriptures. When we cannot sit in one posture for 3 seconds, then we want to do meditation and Padmasana. When we can't hear anything, we go to listen satsanga. Spiritual life is not for the failures, the dropouts from the life. Spiritual life is for those who have succeeded in life and thrown away the success. It is for them. See, friends. Otherwise, there is nothing. Chalo, let's do bhajan. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is not spiritual life. We are here to discover the inner strength. Never go and beg before the God, oh God, take care of them. No, you give me strength, I'll take care. Invoke your inner confidence. Many times devotees are only all the time crying. Therefore, Bhagavan doesn't listen to the devotees. Because he knows anything you do, they cry. Forget about it. Like some children, they keep on crying. The mother doesn't give attention. No, that is his habit. It is good for lungs. Discover the inner strength. And for that, first sadhana is Shravanam. And if you practice it, again and again you listen, every time you will catch some point which you have missed in your earlier listening. See, I may be talking here for 75 minutes. How many minutes you listen? Huh? Because this is also not heard. It had already gone somewhere. See. So when you listen again and again, it will slowly percolate. The transfer of the spiritual knowledge is through osmosis. RO, reverse osmosis. See? Then only it is possible. So Shravana. Then Tadartha Manana. The second spiritual practice is Manana. There is one, story in Bhagavad Mahapurana. It comes when the one preta, the ghost, was given the Bhagavad Katha. He was realized and he was going to the divine Vaikuntha. So this Kathakar, Gokarnaji, he says, how come everybody has heard this Katha? Only he is going, why not everybody? So the Lord says, others were sleeping in the satsang and they have never thought over. But this prayed, this ghost, for 7 days he was listening and reflecting on what is said. Therefore, he is qualified. So after we hear satsanga, it must start acting on our knowledge or way of lifestyle. See? Otherwise, some Mahatmas like me, come on, sit properly, don't let comers, be disciplined. Do you know? Trividam naraka sedam dvaram nashanam atmanaha kama krodhastata lobaha tasman etat trayam taje. And somebody gets up and Mahatma becomes very angry. And what was told? Desire, anger and greed are the gateways to the hell. Mahatma is going to the hell. Friends, spiritual practice is for us. With the world, only love. Don't practice Vedanta on others. Vedanta is not homeopathy to be practiced on others. All the homeopathy practitioners, they are searching for a victim. Because they will read the book, take this Samudra ki khichadi, you will be all right. So Shravanar, Tadartha Mananar, reflect on it, and Dhyanacha Sankirtana, and then practice this knowledge. How do we practice? What it is like being other than the body. What must be the experience of the space when new stars and planets are created and some of them are destroyed? What must be the experience of the space? That is my experience. So presence, addition, absence, subtraction, from my life, anything and any being does not influence me. Then we are really practicing meditation. It is not struggling. Oh God, why that? What is happening? It is meditation. It is not meditation. See? In our condition of meditation, they are like what? Imagine you have a root canal. And with the root canal you sit for meditation. What will be your mudra? Bhadra mudra. Aha. What is this mudra? This is sentidental meditation. In the same manner, we are frustrated, disgusted, and we sit on meditation. As if we are obliging the God or what? See, dhyana. See, dhyana is not done. Attention is given. Do we use the word do attention? Unless you are in military. See, in military they do. There was one Subedar and he was teaching the new recruits. Left turn. So everybody turns left. Right turn, right turn. About turn, about turn. And there was one like me, he was simply standing, not moving. And the instructor saw that. He said, why you are not moving when everybody is moving? He said, you first decide what is the last turn. You are confused, sometimes left turn, sometimes right turn. Friends, attention is given. Don't we say, now be attentive. It's not give attention. In the same manner, dhyana is not done. Dhyana do karo mat. Dhyanacha, then sankirtana. Sankirtana, keep on chanting this Dakshinamurti Stotra again and again. In your part, as you chant Hanuman Chalisa or Bhagavad Gita, introduce this. And when it will become ripe and go deep within you, without your knowledge, change will happen in you. Others will start perceiving the change. Like when a girl slowly grows up, she doesn't know the changes happening in her. Others know. Oh, now she is becoming grown up. But how do you know she is becoming grown up? She is telling lies now. The signs of a grown up person is start speaking lies. In the same manner, when our spiritual maturity starts happening, there is a complete change in us. Our attitude, our reactions, our perceptions, our responses, everything changes. Dhyanacha sankirtanat sarvatmatva mahavibhuti sahitam syat. And what is the meaning of abiding in the totality? Although there are differences, without getting differentiated, Ishwaratvam Sataha, all the divine powers start supporting your presence. You don't have to do anything. Things start happening. Not only in the known area, but even in the unknown places. Because now you are no more limited by one body as an individual. But now we are permeating in and through the total creation, although expressing through one body. See? This is how out of Mohandas Karamchand a Mahatma Gandhi is born. When he is Mahatma, doesn't mean he has got two horns and a tail. Onida. No. Therefore, Sarvatmatva Mahavibhuti Sahitam Syat Ishwaratvam Sataha. Then Siddhe Tat Punarashtadha Parinatancha. Then all the 8 Siddhis, they are standing near him for serving him. Therefore, the great masters never say that I have done anything. It happened. There was a great master in Bombay who had a tremendous influence on my life, and his name was Nisargadatta Maharaj. He used to tell a very simple spiritual practice. He used to say, use passive voice when you live in this world. Normally what we do, we say, I have done this work. Now use a passive voice. What will be passive voice? The work is done. Who has done is not important. The work is done is important. But in our life, I have done this thing. And our eye starts becoming so fat that we are not able to handle. Then we require support. Because too heavy to lift ourselves. See, friends, therefore, take up this passive approach. Things are done, things are beautiful. Rather than I do. And as the result of which all the siddhis will be with you. You will never claim anything. See? All the great masters, they always say, okay, this is your problem, go to that temple and do the japa, Trambakam Jajamahe 108 times and do some puja, you'll be alright. God will do it. Actually, it is their sankalpa which is fructifying, but they don't claim. It is the Lord's will. See? Siddhe tat punarashtadha parinatam cha aishwaryam avyahatam. Avyahatam, continuous. These things do not come and go. But if you follow only the siddhi and nothing else, then if your practice fails, all your siddhis start disappearing. See? In case of Prakriti, you require practice, repetition. For example, if you are doing some asanas, don't do asanas for 6 months and then start doing it. This leg is here or this leg is here? Don't do regular pranayama and then start doing. No. Where from to begin? From this hole or that hole or from the mouth? You chant anything, Hanuman Chalisa, and don't chant for 1 full year. And then you will see, you will go in circle and circle. It's not getting over. Anything which remains in Prakriti or matter is subject to destruction. But when you abide in yourself, Yogarato va, Bhogarato va, Sangarato va, Sangavihina, Yasya Brahmani Ramate Chittam, Nandati 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 eva. Such a master, he will be in the midst of everything or all alone, yet his experience never gets corrupted. Avyahatam, it is unbroken experience because it is not created as a result of any practice. It is only discovered. In this manner, this life is celebrated by studying this Dakshinamurti Stotram. Now, let us read the whole stotra together. Vishwam darpana drishyamana nagari tulyam nijantargatam pashyannatmani mayaya bahiribhut bhutam yatha nidraya yasakshat kurute prabodha samaye svatmanam advayam tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye namaidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye Bijasyantarivang Kuro Jagadidam Prang Nirvikalpam Punaha Maya Kalpita Desha Kala Kalana Vaichitra Chitri Kritam Maya Viva Vidrumayatyapi Maha Yogi Vayasvechaya Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namayidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye Yasyaiva Spuranam Sadatmakamasat Kalparthakam Bhasate Sakshatatvamasiti Vedavachasa Yogodayatyaśritam Yasakshat Karanat Bhavenna Punara Vruttir Bhavam Bhodidhau Tasmai Sri Guru Murtaye Namadidam Sri Dakshinamurtaye Nana Chindra Katodara Sthitamaha Deepa Prabha Bhaswaram Jnanam यस्य तु चक्षुरादिकरणः द्वारा वही स्पन्दते जानामीति तमेव भान्तमनुभाति एतत् समस्तं जगत् तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये देहं प्राणमपीन्द्रियाण्यपि चलां बुद्धिं च शून्यं विदुः स्त्रीबालान्धजलोपमास्त्वहमिति भ्रान्तामृषं वादिनः मायाशक्तिविलासकल्पितमहा व्यामोहसंहारिणे तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये राहुग्रस्तदिवाकरेन्दुसदृशो मायासमाच्छादनात् सन्मात्रकरणोपसंहरणतो यो भूत्सुषुप्तः पुमान् प्रागस्वाप्समिति प्रबोधसमये यः प्रत्यभिज्ञायते तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये बाल्यादिष्वपि जाग्रदादिषु तथा सर्वास्वस्थास्वपि व्यावृत्तास्वनुवर्तमानमहमित्यन्तः सदा स्वात्मानं प्रकटीकरोति भजतां यो मुद्रया भद्रया तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये विश्वं पश्यति कार्यकारणतया स्वस्वामी सम्बन्धतः शिष्याचार्यतया तथैव पितृपुत्रात्मना भेदतः स्वप्ने जागृति वा य एष पुरुषो माया परिभ्रामितः तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये घोरं भास्य नलो नीलोऽम्बरमहर् नाथो हिमांशुः पुमान् इत्याभाति चराचरात्मकमिदं यस्यैवमूर्त्यष्टकम् नान्यत्किञ्चन विद्यते विमृशतां यस्मात् परस्मात् विभोः तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये सर्वात्मत्वमिति स्फुटीकृतमिदं यस्मादमुष्मिन् स्तवे तेनास्य श्रवणात् तदर्थमननात् ध्यानात् च संकीर्तनात् सर्वात्मत्वमहाविभूतिसहितं स्यादीश्वरत्वं स्वतः चित्ते तत्पुनरष्टधा परिणतं च ऐश्वर्यमव्याहतम् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः।